Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me tonight or this afternoon. I think it's the first time I've done a weekday afternoon stream before, but I'm joined this afternoon with Pifferfish. How are you doing?
Doing all right,
That's
chilling out,
that's
enjoying
good.
some PB baseball.
Yeah, we've got five sim games today, two primetime games, and a NOLA at Indie game, and then two minors games as well. So, gonna get to see a lot of stuff across the league. Um, we are going to get right into it with our first game of the day, which is New York at Buffalo, which is primetime game number 3, and we have a write up from the stats team. Tonight features a Legends Conference East division matchup between the New York Voyagers and the Buffalo Surge. New York comes into tonight sitting atop the division standings at 20-12. They're riding a 2-game winning streak, including the first game of the series against the Surge. Meanwhile, Buffalo comes in at just under 500 with a record of 19-21. They sit third in the division, 9 games back of New York, but only 4 games out of second place. The Voyagers have been the hottest hitting team, leading the league in both hits and batting average while giving up the fewest strikeouts. Once on the bases, though, no one has been hotter than the Surge, who lead with 105 stolen bases. On the mound today for the Voyagers is lefty pitcher Joey Moose Jr., who's riding a 3-game winning streak. He has been hot all year with an 8-1 record and a 2.7 ERA, good for third in the conference. His 8 wins are tied for first place in the league, and he leads the Legends Conference with 76 strikeouts. Facing off against him on the bump is J.C. Swishman for the Surge. He's also having a standout year, leading the league with 2 complete games and 72 and two-thirds innings pitched. Even with all those innings pitched, he still sits right behind Moose Jr. in the conference with a 2.97 ERA. Unfortunately, that good pitching has not translated into a good record as he sits 3-5. As good as their pitching has been, New York bats have really been spectacular. They have 4 of the top 5 players in batting average, 3 of the top 5 players in RBIs, and the top 3 players in runs and hits. Leading the voyage for the Voyagers is first baseman Nolan Tegg. He sits second in the conference right now with 13 home runs, 39 RBIs, and a 354 batting average. Meanwhile, he leads the conference with 112 stolen bases, a 410 on base percentage, and 696 slugging. Left fielder Can't Take Me Higher is sitting second right now in the conference with 36 runs, just behind New York catcher Brian Payne, who has 37. Mihire leads the conference in hits with 60, tied with none other than Brian Payne. For the Surge, they are led by left field silver slugger D.W. Dog Maple. He is third in the conference with 12 homers and is currently leading the conference with 45 RBIs. First baseman Mark Honcho has been a leader of the team this year with his 291 batting average, 8 home runs, and 26 RBIs. Finally, keeping things hot on the base paths is perennial speedster Itsumi Mio, who leads the league with 40 stolen bases. It should be fun to watch the second of a 3-game interdividual series between the Voyagers and the Surge. Will the Voyagers navigate their way to the win, or will the resilient Surge shock everyone with an upset? All right.
Woo!
Any predictions on how this game's going to go?
I mean, looking at the matchups, it's tough to say you'll predict that Buffalo's gonna win. The question is by how much they lose. Uh, I had the pleasure of watching both J.C. Swishman and Joey Moose Jr. pitch in recent Sims, and they both played very good. Joey Moose was a little more dominant in his appearance. Swishman trying to bounce back a little bit, maybe from his last outing. So it's gonna be definitely really interesting to see how or last on stream outing. He might have had one in between there that I didn't get to see, but his last on stream outing. So yeah, definitely gonna be interesting here. Definitely looks like a big advantage for New York though. In the battle of the state of New York, the Empire State. So just hopefully some exciting baseball here.
Yeah. Well, we'll get right into it. Let you take this one.
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
And early on here, we got Brian Payne leading off with a fly out to left. JC Swishman hoping to have a great outing here today as he forces some weak ground ball contact the second.
And
This New York lineup, very dangerous, though. They're going to hope to get a lot of offense here.
I
Which
mean,
we've seen a lot of offense in these past few sims. I feel like,
their
as
lowest
far as games that I've watched, though.
their lowest batting average in the lineup right now is a 272.
Yeah,
Everybody's been
every
hitting.
MLB team wishes they could say that, and every PBE team too. Steve Duke at the plate, striking out. Joey Moose Jr. with 2 strikeouts already. Doesn't strike out the side, but gets that third out nonetheless. Joey Moose Jr. Last 2 outings filled with a lot of strikeouts on the stream, so hopefully going to keep that up. But 1 sent to the gap by Teague. I know we said it was a tag, but I'm still going with Teague. He's been hot every time I say it. And another hit here for New York as Dog sends the runner over to third. Dangerous with no outs. Up the line. They're just going to get the easy out at first, allow the runner to score. Unable to get that throw over to second for the tag, though. Runner in scoring position with 1 out. Blooper sent to the infield. Terrible fielding there by, it seemed like the third baseman. Maybe a miscommunication with the shortstop allowing that one to get through. Summa Dog on third. Deep fly ball, not deep enough to score him, though. 2 outs, runners on the corners. And it looks like Adam Cole Bebe in the 9 hole. Getting that one underneath the shortstop's glove. And it looks like they're unable to get the relay over to third for the out. That's going to be 2 runs for New York. Runners on second and third. The shortstop not letting this one get by him, though, to end the inning, but damage done. 4 hits and 2 runs for the New York Voyagers. Like we said, offensive team, really dangerous. Got to be careful. But that one sent to the gap by Honcho to lead off the bottom of the second for the Buffalo Surge, putting in some offense of their own here with an early runner in scoring position. Jazzy Thompson sending that one through the infield to center. Runners coming around and unable to get the relay in time, allowing Jazzy Thompson to move over to second as well. First runner on the board for Buffalo. That one sent down the line to the corner, and looks like we could go for 3, and he's in there safe. RBI triple for Pee Wee Reese to tie up the game. Runner on third with no outs. Joey Moose settling in, though, getting another strikeout here, third on the day. 4th on the day for Joey Moose with that one, trying to get himself out of the situation here, and 3 in a row to end the inning. Joey Moose not happy about those 2 runs scored. Said, let me take over this game right now. Wow, Mihire lean off the inning with a fly out to center. Swishman hoping to settle back in himself here. Pop out into foul territory there for Shadow. Teague once again at the plate, sending one over to third. And if you're New York, you definitely want to be attacking that left side of the field. They've gotten a couple through over there. Maybe some weak fielding from Buffalo on that side. Not really sure about the exact strength of those players on the field. Buffalo striking out again. Joey Moose Jr. with his 6th of the game and only 3 innings of work so far. 7 before he's done 3. Holy cow, he is dealing right now. And despite it, they're still tied up here 2-2. Swishman back on the bump, forcing ground ball contact over to the second baseman for an easy first out of the inning. Tanaka sending one to left, and that one's going to get down for a single. 1 out so far. That one skied the shallow center, and easy catch for the second baseman. Strikeout for Swishman of his own. That's his first of the day, shockingly, for such a talented pitcher. As Moose continues his dominance with another strikeout. This Buffalo batting staff just can't get anything going, as that one sent to deep left, but not enough power there. Pee Wee Reese getting a walk there. 2 outs. But fly ball to left field to end the inning there. Joey Moose Jr. with 8 strikeouts in 4 innings of work here. Very impressive for him, as J.C. Swishman forces another bout of ground ball contact. Brian Payne saying when the shallow right, easy catch out there for Duke. Strikeout for Swishman, getting a little jealous of Moose Jr. on the other bump, getting his 2nd of the game. Joey Moose Jr. back out again. Only 61 pitches so far. Fly ball to center, but not much need to move there for the center fielder as he settles under that one. Mio looking to get on base here, but unable to with the ground ball to short. Perfect shift there for the shortstop in positioning. Well scouted. Deep fly ball to center. That one bounces off the wall. Is he going to go for third? Shadow is in there with the triple. Second triple we've seen today. And that's another runner on third with no outs in this game. That ball is going to get him home with the blooper to right. Teague with another RBI. Oh, and unfortunately, Dog with the double play over to third. Oh, but that one's sent to the gap, left center. Tanaka in there with a double. 2 outs, runner in scoring position. That one is sent to right, but gonna settle under it is Duke. And Joey Moose Jr. continuing the dominance here. Gonna get a walk, but he forced a player to foul out to the catcher. So, ooh. Caught stealing the pickoff over to first. Walks another one, but great play by Joey Moose Jr. to get the pickoff there. And infield single here, not a great look for this infield. A deep fly ball to left center. That one's going to be out of here. Pee Wee Reese has been slumping, it seems, but able to break out of that with a 3-run shot to take the lead.
That was the time they needed it.
And that's going to end Joey Moose Jr.'s day. They bring in Anthony Stover in relief. And that'll end the inning. I mean, Joey Moose Jr., great outing up until that point, but Buffalo managing to break this one open. They were struggling to get base runners and finally just broke through with a couple and struck at the right time. As a diving catch in center to hold the runner at first. But J.C. Swishman going to walk that man. Ooh. And nice double play there by the first baseman, stepping on the bag and getting the throw over a second quick enough to apply the tag.
I don't think I've ever seen a...
I thought he might have had that one beat.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a double play like that in OTP before.
I've seen them try a lot, but usually it doesn't work out. Oh, and that one's sent to the gap. Might go for 3 here, but no, he sticks at second, plays it safe. That's Mio. And watch out for the steal to third. Might go for here, but also might just play it safe on second. That foul out ends the inning, though. Boba in relief here for the Buffalo Surge. As that one's sent to left center. Boba with the quick strikeout to start the inning, and Teague flying out to left. And another strikeout for Boba. He was known for his dominance in the minors with the Brew City Bears, and seems to be continuing here in the majors. As a leadoff double for the Buffalo Surge from Honcho gets them started here, hoping to get some insurance here late in this game. Jazzy Thompson saying that one over to first. Lines out, but Honcho playing it safe, close to the bag, not looking to get himself picked there. And Stover working out of it with the strikeout on Andrews Jr. That's going to be a strikeout for Boba, continuing to dish here. Ground ball contact the second. Looks like it's going to be an easy ground out. And New York has to get something going here, Rally Towels. But no, Boba with a 4th strikeout in 2 innings of work. And that'll end the game. I believe that's going to qualify as a save for Boba. If I'm not mistaken, yes, it will. 6th on the season. And yeah, Joey Moose Jr. had a great game. Lots of strikeouts. Just his team didn't get any offense after that little pop at the beginning. Great work by Swishman to settle in there.
Yeah.
Player of the game was Pee Wee Reese, though, with that 3-run shot, breaking that game open.
And then I'm going to go through the box scores, but I'm just going to show them on the screen for a couple seconds each. People can take screenshots, and then we'll roll through them.
Providence with a close win there. Boise with a close win there. Enderman, more stolen bases.
I always like if
gotta love our speedsters.
Yep. I always like if you can show all of the stats on one page, but I didn't remember it being this easy to fit them all in there. Sometimes these like boxes are just completely full of.
Randomness.
Yep.
And Toronto continuing their bid for #1 overall.
Hey, they got 3 wins last time. I think when I left them, they were 4-28.
Whatever it was, it wasn't good. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah. But it's a rebuilding year for them, so don't have to be too concerned.
Oh, shout out to former Lemur Duke Nukesum with 2 hits there.
Yeah. Alpha Nerd. I don't know. Are there any other? Maybe we can play Spot the Lemur. Or George Braxton. There's another one. I think Nansen actually was 2. Or no, I don't remember. That was before my time. That was the same. Nansen's. Oh wait, no, Nansen's. I don't know. I think that was my draft class, so I just don't remember the players from my draft class.
Old man Hacob. It was too long ago.
Yeah.
Back in my day.
LaFave. There's another one. Chris Cash.
And unshocking win for Blue Sky there. Oh, Cancun getting it done against the evil Scorpions. Not that anything about them is directly evil. I just feel like Scorpions give that vibe, you know, with the red and black. It feels like the Darth Vader of the PB almost. Oh yeah, you know what? I guess I could do this.
I already went into this one. Nashville.
Let me be a good guy. All right, or not, or not. Mod view.
Romeo McFlourish. There's another one. All right, and down to the minors. Mingo's pick up the win. The minors has been very weird this year, it feels like. I don't totally know how to describe it, but lots of teams not really performing totally the way that I thought they would.
It won't let me do the thing. What the heck? Let me go to mod view. I just want to set up a prediction for the fans. All right, hold on. We're gonna have to do this the other way.
Rana's picking up win number 9. They went winless last game, so they needed a get back game.
Who's playing? Oh, the Kansas City Hepcats.
For some reason, I think the minors just fill up these score areas so much more quickly than majors teams do.
And just shout out, we got a prediction. Over-under hits in the upcoming minor league matchup between the Brew City Bears and the Kansas City Hepcats. So get those points in if you want to.
Thank you.
I wish I could put my points in, but unfortunately, they don't let me rig. The dreaded Twitch devs realized how abusable that would be.
Gandalf the Grey. That's our latest create. They just picked him up, and he won player of the game.
Oh, nice. Oh,
yes,
victory for
dynamic.
all PBE fans. The Rana's on a run here. Let's go.
Gandalf on top. Yes. All right. Get into the game number 2. Brew City over under. Oh, it is a minors game. I'm we get to see Gandalf in this one. So
Why I can't mod you on here? It's really frustrating.
yeah. Minors pretty much across the board are going to be pretty even games. Like most of the teams are pretty, I guess, stacked, if you will.
Oh,
This is a very competitive year for the
here.
minors. So, but looks like we have a fairly
Face gen on the mound for Kansas City. Ooh,
huh?
looking a little scary. That face gen for the pitcher for Kansas City is looking a little scary.
It's just a bird.
It's one of. It looks like one of Big Bird. You know the lore of Big Bird's cousins internationally. That looks like one of them.
I have no idea.
Oh, in international versions of Sesame Street, they don't have Big Bird. They all have like different versions of Big Bird, but canonically they all exist at the same time and are all cousins.
Interesting.
So like there's Turkish Big Bird, there's Dutch Big Bird, but they all have different names too.
All right. Well,
There's Mexican Big Bird, like it's all different.
gonna get into this one. I'll take the commentary, and then Piffer, if you wanna close the prediction at, maybe it doesn't have to be right away, but at some point.
Yeah.
Good. Leave it open for a little bit. All right. Brew City at Kansas City. And Vidal Valor Jr. will start them off with a ground out. Kiso hits a high fly ball that's caught in the gap. And Rainier, though, 2-out hit. Ruiz Jr. drops it in, so a little bit of a 2-out rally brewing here for the Brew City Brewers. The Brew City Brewers. Bears. Dang. I got my Brewers just traded away Freddie Peralta. I think about yesterday, late at night. So I got that on my mind. But Stavinsky starts it off with a single. Giesel. Single up the middle. Kirkland drops it in. So 3 straight hits, and the Hepcats are going to have a run here early in this one. Yordong grounds out to the second baseman, Thomas St. John. Well, fly out, but will score the run. So a sac fly there for run number 2. And Whittle will ground out. So what was looking like a pretty scary outing was ultimately they got out of it with not too much damage done. So good job limiting the damage, but still 2 runs for the Hepcats in inning number 1. Sankara gets a 1-out single down the line. Bleeker grounds out to the shortstop. Moves the runner over to second, though. But Stitcherson will strike out looking, and will head to the Hepcats half of the second inning. Single up the middle for Red Panda. And Red Panda is going to take second. Jacopo Reddick will ground out to the shortstop. Does move the runner over there. And a high fly ball will score the 3rd run of the game. Stavinskis, a second hit. Wow, Yordong already has 14 home runs. That is... And Craig has 13 for Brew City. That's some really great outings there. Valor the third, a leadoff single. See if he tries to take second. And he'll try to test the arm of Reddick, and he will be in there safely. Rainier will fly out, and Ruiz Jr. strikes out. Will end the inning. Kirkland, a fly ball over the right fielder's head. Runner on second, no
Oh,
outs. Jordan draws a walk. Kansas City has been getting
that fly ball looked really weird. It looked like it bounced off the
oh
right fielder, but
wild pitch or pass ball will move 2 runners into scoring position. St. John grounds out. A deep fly ball. It's caught. Great catch in center field, but that's going to score another run. It's been like a kind of average offensive game. Like Hepcats have just been pouring on base runners, and they've been able to score, but they haven't been able to get that knockout inning. I think they've had 2 runners on base in every single inning so far.
Brew City's hoping to come back and take advantage of their base runners this time around.
Yeah, 2 runners on for the Bears. Chance to do some damage here. Sankara will strike out though, with for the first out of the inning, and a ground ball. They turn 2. What a play on a slow roller as Bleeker grounds out into an inning-ending double play. Reddick smashes that one to center field. That's over the head of the center fielder, and he's going to be in there with another leadoff double. I've been seeing so many leadoff hits and a walk. Exactly how the 3rd inning started. Stavinskis, who's been on fire, will pop out as they're finally able to retire him. Kiesel bunts. So 2 runners in scoring position for Kirkland. Hitting .329 will fly out, and the Bears able to hold the Hepcats scoreless.
First and second no outs is going to be the motto of this game.
Stitcherson leadoff single, but they turn 2 again. Kiso walk with 2 outs. Rainier strikes out though, and that ends the inning. Bears still scoreless. Yordong grounds out. First, I think, leadoff out for the Hepcats all game. St. John grounds out, and Whittle flies out. So the Bears able to get a 1-2-3 inning. And out of that one cleanly into the top of the 6th. Ruiz Jr. strikes out. Cragg blasts that one down the line. In for a double with 1 out. So McCheesy, chance to give them their first run, but he strikes out. And I'll be up to Sankara. Sankara drops it in for a single. And the Bears, they don't send the third base runner. So runner on third now. Bleeker will ground out to the shortstop, and that ends the inning. And the Bears again not able to
now, but
get any runs.
You gotta send that runner there, third base coach. I mean, your team needs to get that first run on the board, I feel like, in that situation.
I mean, he might have also just been completely dead if he went for it anyway. But hard to tell. We don't really get to see the timing of how tight some of these throws would be. Stitcherson grounds out. Walk for Valor the third. See if they do try and send him. They will. And he's in there safely with his 2nd stolen base of the game. Kiso strikes out, though, so it's up to Rainier, who delivers with the runner in scoring position, and that will score their first run. So the Bears now on the board. We'll see if they can do any damage. And Ruiz Jr., got a hold of that one, but it ends up getting caught on the warning track as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Stavinskis pops out in foul territory. Giesel drops it in for a single. Kirkland, off the bot that has come into the game here, gets a single, so 1 out for Yordong, who grounds out a blistering ground ball, but Stitcherson makes quick work of it and gets the inning-ending double play. Cragg, infield single to lead it off. McCheesy off Porygon 2, who's entered the game. Runners on first and second, and a passed ball. Wild pitch. Will move the runners over. And they'll walk Sankara to load the bases with no outs. Dangerous opportunity here for the Bears. A flyout does not send the runner on third. Cragg again held. And a single gets through. Everybody will move up a base. Kansas City still has a 2-run lead, but they could crack this game open right here as Valor pumps that one into the gap. And that will give the Bears a 5-4 lead. Kiso grounds, no infield single. So Rainier, 2 for 4 today, will ground out into an inning-ending double play, but the Bears have a lead.
And, Valor, one of the worst batting averages on the team, comes through with a hit at the right time, though, for his team.
Yeah, that was a huge hit there. Bears finally got one. Hepcat's first 2 batters make good contact, but are retired. But Red Panda with a 2-out single. Reddick grounds out, so we head to the 9th. Bears have a 1-run lead. Ruiz Jr. singles. They bunt him over to second. So another runner in scoring position. They're trying to get that insurance run. Sankara strikes out, so that will end the inning. Kansas City, do or die time here. Gandalf the Gray will strike out looking. Stavinskis, a 1-out single.
Rally towels out here for the Hepcats fans.
Giesel does move the runner over, so Kirkland has a chance to tie this game up with one swing of the bat. And he hits a laser to the shortstop, but the shortstop makes the play, and the inning is over. The Bears take this one 5-4 in Kansas City.
Wow. What a game. I mean, up until that inning where they got the 4 runs and the 5 hits, the Bears only had 1 run on 10 hits and were out hitting Kansas City. But like you said earlier in the game, no knockout punch. The Bears got that strong right hook type of deal going. That I think it was the 8th inning there, and managed to take that lead. Just Kansas City, trying to nickel and dime their way up to a win, and just left too many runners on in the back half of the game, unfortunately.
State College.
Oh God, Smokey's Space Gen there looking crazy. Did not look like that in the game. Darn the Raz. They had that game tied 1-1 with like 8 hits at some point.
Yeah, they were like out hitting the Swifties like 8-1 or something crazy, and or maybe 8-3, but State College was up 3-8 or 3-1. That was a interesting game.
Only 3 hits, but 3 runs for State College on the day. Probably walked a lot, though, I gotta imagine, with those bot pitchers.
Yeah, it seems like it's pretty likely.
Anchorage managing the win there against Chicago.
Louisville picking up. I think this win makes us
8-1 in your last 9.
Yes.
I think. After trading away 2 star players.
We did pick up a new pitcher, so it wasn't like it was all
the chemistry was just off. You know what I mean? Just need to rework the locker room dynamics.
Apparently
Apparently, I
so.
mean, according to Mr. PB, as the California Firehawks with the win on the Mingos.
Yeah. The other thing was crazy is that game or the sim that we went 6-1, we went 5-1 in a series against the Bears and the Flamingos, who are two of the best teams in the minors at the moment. So like, if there was a sim that we were going to,
immediately after dropping 2 games to the Ranas.
yeah, I mean, if there was a
In
sim
the
that we were
previous
going
sim.
to go 2-1 or 5-1, like in 2 series, that was not the one. But
uh, some teams in real life are like the like they beat the good teams and lose to the really bad ones, and it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
it's kind of like the Packers at the beginning of the NFL season. They were they trounced the Lions and then they lost to the Panthers and the Browns. It's like,
If Panthers were a playoff team.
yeah, playoff team with the 8-9 record. that's that's crazy.
We love it though. Well, not we. I don't care that much. Oh, Toronto finding a win. About to look at that in a second. Pitch Lord looking a bit rough in that one. I mean, not actually a bad game. Two runs. 2-7 record though, struggling. Just can't find a win. Shout out to Toronto getting there. They're about to hit double digits, guys. They might make it there. Only
Did you
2
pay up
away.
the prediction for the?
Oh yeah, I could do that. Yeah, yeah. It was definitely the over, huh?
I can double check, but I think one of the teams had like 15 hits on their own. So
I think one team might hit the over on their own.
Bears had 16, so definitely the over.
What's the next game in the sim? Let me get another one set up.
Kobe
That was a good
Kaufman
call. Gotta go going.
picks up a win. Pretty good outing there.
It's gonna be an off day, then a quick sim, and then another minor league game in a row.
Cancun 6-5 win in extra innings.
Let's see.
Look at me going 0 for 3. What a great appearance.
The
Fifth.
default submission period
Wow,
is
you have been subscribed to the Twitch channel for a long time, Scott. 50
good.
months. 50 months is crazy.
One star's just here so he doesn't get fined, guys. The league demanded his presence. Sakic, hello.
We have a box score that we can see every stat and the player of the game all in one
Wow.
once. That's
Must have been a boring
crazy.
game, huh?
No, it doesn't really look like it.
Man, Mulligan went 8.2, and then they gave a miss the save with a 1-out performance. That's feeling a little rude.
Not even a 1-out performance,
Let
a
the man
1
complete
pitch
the game.
performance.
One pitch, 1-out. Let Mulligan finish it, dude. What? I'd be so angry. You must have bonus money riding on him playing a certain amount of complete games or something. Owners are like, nah, get him out of there. Wow,
All right.
that's brutal.
We got a prediction up. It's over under strikeouts for
For the Dillos and Firehawks, I believe it'll be. Let me double check the chat. I didn't actually pay attention.
Bruce City off.
Yes,
Quick
Dillos and
Oh, we
Firehawks.
have a quick sim on the 15th though. Yes. So
Yes, quick
today's
sim
a quick
first.
sim. We're gonna go bottom up.
Gamble, chat. Gamble. Put your points in.
Lemurs. It's looking more like what we would expect. But we're still.
What did you guys lose?
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at the chat for a second.
I mean, we were
Hey,
bound
listen,
to cool off at some point, so
maybe now the losing streak will come.
we already had our
Oh,
losing
exciting
streak.
games down there. Yeah, against the Ranas.
I was joking at one point, like we were neck and neck with the Ranas for like the first whole sim, and I was joking that it would be funny if we like obviously like every team's pretty much supposed to beat the Ranas by pretty handy or hand or
Wait, hold on. Get the box score really quick.
yeah.
I just want to point something out that was like highly impressive. Valor scored 3 times and only registered 1 total at bat. That's impressive.
4 walks.
4 walks.
How many stolen bases? Only
And
1.
That 1 at bat, he didn't even get a hit. Run scored 3 times.
Rana's walk off.
That's awesome.
Daddy Blaney 2-run home run.
We love it. Are they up to double digits? Set win number 10 for the Ranas? I think they were at 9 before
They are
that.
at double digits. They're only like 8 games back.
I just want to point out, I think the Ranas reached double-digit wins before Toronto in the majors. Which I don't know if that's really that impressive, but that's just something that I felt that needed to be pointed out.
It's actually
Here's an exciting game.
rebuilding teams in the majors are probably somewhat comparable to the Ranas strength-wise. So it's not
They should be.
Not super crazy.
I feel like that's the race, though.
It's
You know,
quite
like
the
which team can make
quite
it
the
to 10
game.
first.
11-12.
High scoring. Lots of stuff happening.
Yes, it was a Ranas
And the bot
walk-off.
gets the win. Still, the Firehawks almost managed the 9th inning rally, but not quite enough.
Yes, against Chicago. Look at that. 8 scoreless.
Momentum.
All right. Cancun 0-10. It's a lopsided game.
Y'all coming back down to earth a little bit after a couple wins. Ooh, good pitching performance for Peace.
Indeed. You got to pull
Kinda
double
weird that he
duty
got
when I
pulled.
stream. Screenshot multiple box scores. But
Lunar coming close, but not quite enough. I feel like Lunar's had a lot of games like this where like they're like losing by 1 or 2, or sorry, not Lunar. New Orleans had a lot of games where they're losing by like 1 or 2. Because like the record's bad, but I feel like they're close a lot of the time when I'm looking at it. Maybe that's just like you know, survivorship bias or whatever that's called.
yeah, it's I do think NOLA is, I mean, they're a pretty solid team, so they're not
I
16
think they're also
and
playing a pretty
27
tough
bad.
division right now, which is probably not helping.
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't remember what the testing at the beginning of the season was like, but I feel like they were supposed to be the 7th or the 6th team between both teams. Not totally sure. It's been a while. I also don't really pay attention to the majors a whole lot, so.
Lone Star, I'm gonna say 4. Well, 6.
Wow.
Gotta be a
1,
six pack,
2,
you know.
3, 4, 5 doubles. Looks like a lot more than 5. But 19 hits.
Yeah, New York seems a little upset with that loss to Buffalo. Shocking loss to Buffalo, to be honest.
What's the over under on
I said 6. I mean,
taking
it's a six
home?
pack,
Why would
right?
you
You got it.
take anything home?
Well, the bar is the pregame for the at-home game. You know what I mean?
Just
Come
buy it
on,
from the
come
grocery
on, Hacob, get with
store.
it.
I don't know.
But he's
Maybe
already
I'm.
at the bar.
But like, if you're going home, why take stuff to go?
That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother stop. You know,
Yeah, they'll save
like
like.
think he's gonna have to pay for depreciation on his car based on the mileage that he spends going to the grocery store and the gas
Oh,
costs. Like
yeah,
at
yeah.
that point, the increased
Not the
price of the
not the
of the
three
beers at the
times
bar is
markup on the actual
justifiable.
beverage.
Yeah, exactly. Not like at that point the markup's justifiable. You get
Yeah.
80%, whatever, and a limited selection.
Toronto picking up win number 9.
Oh, Toronto making a St. Louis Blues-esque run here. Watch out. They're making a run. That's what, 2 straight?
Yeah. What do you know? Maybe they'll be at All-Star break. They'll be. I guess they're still. Still would be tough to really get.
And only back like what, 20, nearly 20 games.
Yeah. All right. Next game on the 16th, we have California at Amarillo. We got over under strikeouts.
Alley.
It's closed, so we'll get straight into this one. Let you take this one, Piffer.
Yeah, Amarillo is going to be hosting today the California Firehawks. Huge Jazz with one of the greatest face gens of all time. But going to give up the leadoff single to
Is
start the
that
game. The whoop whoop.
Wario?
I think that is
It
Wario,
is.
which is just
I
like
know that was his render from the draft graphics, but that
fielder's choice
actually
there.
came
To the
across
lead runner.
pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, like, hey, we could tell who it is. Deep fly ball to the warning track.
It's a very distinguishable mustache. That helps a lot.
Where's Waluigi, though? Begs the question. Where is he? As they work their way out of that one, leadoff single doesn't come to do any damage. Strikeout here for Keelhaller to start off the game there. Pretty much the opposite result of how the Firehawks started last inning, as Matthews walks on over to first. A 4-pitch walk there, by the way. But double play here. Keelhaller forcing the ground ball contact there to get himself out of that one. Only 3 batters faced. Q Jazz back on the bump, giving up another leadoff single here. Dumper getting on base. That brings up Ryan. See if he can do some damage here. And he does, getting the runner advanced with the ground ball underneath the third baseman. 2 runners on, no outs. And another single to the outfield. That left side looking a little weak defensively here as they're just peppering it with ground balls. Bases loaded. And we walk in a run. Wario, what are you doing? Walking in a run with no outs on the board. Bases loaded still. But bouncing back with the strikeout there, that's what you need. Looking for some ground ball contact here for the double play, and he does to get out of the inning with only 1 run of damage done. Whoop whoop, unable to repeat his last at bat. And a light line out to short there for its PBE. Ben Martin grounding at the short, and it goes right underneath of him for the single. Martin on base with only one out. Chorizo McTator walking here. 2 runners on, 1 out. I mean, if this feels exactly like the last minors game we called, where just a ton of base runners early on, as we get bases loaded again. Ground ball though, and another bases loaded double play to get out of the
Wow.
inning. These pitchers are looking a little rocky, but when it matters most, they're clutching up and forcing the right kind of contact to get themselves out of these jams. As another ground ball there for Hugh Jazz to get the out. Furcall Jr. at the plate, and he strikes out for Jazz's second of the game. Devontae Moore grounding to second. Had the range a bit there as he went to the deeper parts of the infield, but doesn't matter. Still gets the ground out. And a unassisted play by the first baseman there to start off this inning. Odatop rounding out. Back to the top of the order, and Show sending one to deep left in the corner. It's going to be an easy double there for Show. Ground ball advances the runner. And we got a runner on third. 2 outs. Deep fly ball to center, but he settles under that one to end the inning. Once again, a runner in scoring position left on here. Oh, my apologies. My apologies. Keel hauler, the girl. She, my bad. The face end just deceiving me a little bit. As another double play here, I think that's the third one we've seen today. Coleman Carver up to the plate. And walking, another base runner here. Light ground ball. Looked like they might have had a chance to beat that one out, but the throw over to first is in time. Keel hauler on the bump again. Approaching 50 pitches here. Getting the leadoff fly out. And another fly ball to right field. Getting a lot of action out there, they are. And Ingrid forcing another ground ball there to end the inning. I think that was the first inning we've had where there were 0 base runners. I could be wrong there. Or half inning, I mean. Fly ball to center there for Max, and that brings up the top of the order here for California. Whoop Whoop sending one down the line. Gonna go for 2 here, and it's gonna be a stand-up double for a Whoop Whoop to get this one going here. Tanyan at the plate. Gonna send one to center. Whoop Whoop not gonna advance to third though. Fly ball to left to end the inning here as another runner stranded in scoring position there. Keel hauler still in this one as they get the leadoff ground out. Odatop strikes out to retire the side. Devontae Moore at the plate to start off here and gets the leadoff single again. Another leadoff single for the California Firehawks. These leadoff hitters are doing a great job. Oh, and they don't turn 2 there. Didn't even go for the throw to first. Oh, but they get the pick off. Oh my goodness, Hugh Jazz seemed upset about not turning 2 there and gets the pickoff there, but this one's sent to the gap for 2. Runner in scoring position again for California, but a ground ball to third is going to end the inning once again. Runner stranded on second. Show getting out to lead off the inning there. Matthews grounding out as well. Ingrid really settling in these last few innings. Not really striking out batters, but doing a great job of allowing the fielders to do their jobs out there.
Yeah, only 5 base runners allowed in
6
innings.
Yeah, most of those were early on in the game. Just Amarillo just having a tough time in these later innings here. California, though, only 1 run to show for 7 hits. Like I said, a lot of stranded runners, and especially in scoring position. But they're going to get one on here with 2 outs. Whoop Whoop again, the single. But once again, stranded on base is Whoop Whoop. It's PBE to lead off this inning, skying that one to the first baseman. And another fly ball forced by Ingrid, just doing an absolutely fantastic job these last few innings. Approaching 90 pitches here, though. Might be about the end of their day. Hugh Jazz still in here for Amarillo, despite all the base runners allowed, as that one sent to the corner. Furcall Jr. getting on second. Once again, runner on second for California. Will they get him around this time? That single to center might do it. And the relay throw not in time. They just let that one go straight to the catcher. No cutoff man there. And that one's going to score a run. But double play once again for Amarillo.
Yes, Dame,
And,
those
hard hit grounder past the third baseman.
one-run games
Get
are
another runner
always
on.
terrifying because I feel like our pitching is just always going to give up something eventually, but luckily, I don't know.
Q Jazz's day is over. They bring in the reliever there. Chattison Bumgarner comes in now. Let Ingrid get one batter in this inning and then give them a rest for the rest of the afternoon. I guess technically it's evening now, 9:30 right now. Bumgarner gives up a single, though, to Odatop. Right up the top of the order. Show getting a fly ball to right field to end the inning. Amarillo will have one more attempt here, but California looking for some insurance. And a single up the left field side underneath the third baseman. Whoop Whoop up to bat again. Steal attempt, and they're in there safe. Kind of an aggressive play when you're in the lead. Whoop Whoop, though, setting that one down the right field line. And he's safe at second, and that scores the runner from second. Ground ball there. Whoop Whoop once again on second base. Will he be stranded for like the fourth time this game? It feels like maybe even 5. And the strikeout there retires the side. Whoop Whoop not getting a lot of runs scored for himself, but the RBI double there gives a little bit of insurance and breathing room. Bo Matthews unable to get it going here as that's out number 1. Deep fly ball to left, but left fielder settles under it. Feels like they had the shift on there a little bit further to the left side. And that ground out will end the game. 3-0 win for California. Emerald looked good at the start, but just the Ingrid settling in mainly really killed their chances. Lots of weak contact and, fly balls directly to the outfielders. Just not a lot of good chances there as Whoop Whoop with the 4-hit performance. There, 4 for 5. I mean, great job by California. Get a lot of runners on, do a lot of damage in small spurts, but for the amount of hits they had, they might have wanted more hits. Jesus, that box score at the upper left-hand corner there, 22 hits. Oh, and by the way, can we see how many strikeouts total were in that game? I don't think it was
Oh, my bad.
the over, but just want to double check myself. Sorry, I forgot that I'm doing double duty here as a mod and the co-host.
We had 3 strikeouts, and there were only 6 total strikeouts.
Not even close. Not even close. Terrible line. I'm just picking the lines that are already in there. Not thinking too much about it. Normally, I would use the what I call the oracle to do some algorithmic math to tell me what the line should be based on the matchups, but here I'm just kind of throwing it together.
That 13.5 is probably high, but I probably would go like 11
look at the pitchers who are in the game and the team averages to determine the numbers. So I'm sure that was from a matchup where the teams had a little more going as far as strikeouts. Because normally I settle in on like 11.5, 10.5, or 12, but that was just what was already in there. So I was like, F it. Our poor Ranas. Hey, the Ranas kind of got some offense going there, though. Fortunately, Chicago too much for him.
Crazy. Oh man, really? You take him out with 1 out left to go?
That's the second time we've seen that. Another low pitch out to end the game. 2 pitches that time instead of 1. I don't know what it is. These guys must have you know, like incentives on their contracts for complete games, and these owners are just being a little stingy, calling down on the manager to get the bullpen involved. We have to investigate this.
I'm glad that he's finally starting to find a groove because our defense this year is very bad. So our pitchers were really struggling early in the year, and I don't know, it's like felt bad, but it's been.
I think he was a recent create though at the beginning of the year, so I think that TP starting to come through might be helping out a ton.
I mean, he was at
as he's like
150.
earning up a little bit. He was at 150 when it started, or is he at 150 now?
When it started, he's probably only added 20 TP or so. But
I mean, from 150, that's a pretty significant amount.
All right.
You gotta think.
Nashville walks off on the Toros. It was a run-scoring single. Wow, what a game from.
Ooh, we want to see dinners. Nola Indies the next game. Let me get a prediction up for that. We'll do a spread. Why not?
And Lunar Base takes down the Sea Serpents. I see some lemurs on the Lunar Base lineup in the pitching section.
Oh, goodness.
Ian Rubbish.
I think it's Nola Andy. I'm just going to roll with it. Indy going to be favored in this one by 2.5.
Nola at Indy. New Orleans takes down the Apex in extras.
They're hot, guys. Get your predictions in for the next stream game. Nola at Indianapolis, spread of 2.5. Indy favored. God, I thought I accidentally deleted the prediction for a second.
Griff Banzer. It's been losing him was very sad, but hopefully he is having a good time in New Orleans.
In the arm. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that big a deal.
That's like one of the things I love about the minors is that you get new players all the time, and you always get to like you get to draft a lot more people than you do in the majors. And but the one thing that does suck is when you get players on your team that you really like and they leave. It sucks. Versus the majors,
see your next career in like 20 seasons.
Oh, here I'll go back to I'll go back to the pitching for you. Oh yeah, I missed a lot of pitching.
Oh, an Ultimo Khan performance. A great performance from him, by the way. He's been struggling a little bit this season, so that's nice to see for him. Former Lemur. Only reason I noticed.
Yep. Hey, former Lemur home run in this one.
Hey, another walk-off extra inning game there.
Rodrigo Wallach was one. Itsumi Mio was one. I think that's it though. Psyduck, 1 season.
Oh, that's a good player name, Psyduck. I like that.
The first one was actually Psyduck. Was a cover athlete, if I'm remembering correctly.
Ooh. Oh my God, OBX getting some offense in this one. Lore, unfortunately, the on the reverse side of that performance. Oh, another win for Toronto, by the way. Just wanted to point it out. That's a 3-game winning streak, I think, for them. Watch out. They're getting hot, gang. Dang, Webb is doing some work there with 10 homers. Might be about the one of the few bright spots of this offense, to be honest.
Yep. Webby's player.
Oh, another shutout. I feel like that's the
Robo
third one
Dibble.
total today. Oh, another performance where a guy comes in for just 1 out. I mean, to be fair, at this time 110 pitches is a lot. Getting the 1 out, 1 strikeout performance. Unfortunately, on the other side, they got shut out for an otherwise good performance. 7.2 innings pitched.
Did I miss this game? I think I might have.
No, you did do that one.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. I wasn't sure. All right. We will finish the day. We've got 2 more games. We got NOLA. We got Indy up right now.
Last chance to get your predictions in if you want to get some channel points. I'll leave it open for a second. All right. Tail of the tape here is a seeming advantage for Indianapolis, but don't rule out these Rougarous. They just beat Indianapolis the day prior. Indianapolis though has a lot of hot hitters: Rosenthal, Warsmoke, Callahan, all hitting hot. And on the other side, we got a couple slumps in Bonga and Becker. So hopefully they can break those slumps for them to get back into this one. Dash Jackson on the mound. Romeo McFlourish on the other side. Dash Jackson 2-5, looking to make that a little better.
Udo Bonga, this is a horrible camera angle.
What is this camera angle? Production team, quit striking. Udo Bonga with the leadoff single to left. Odin Chikason, the former Lunar Space Ranger.
We could watch from the first base stands camera.
Jesus. Now that I think about it, what is the camera? Oh yeah, I guess most baseball games are shot like from behind the pitcher when they're pitching, and then it switches.
Some of them have no. Some of them have a.
What is that? Yeah, I think this is the one. I think this is it.
That's the construction kit camera. You don't like that one?
What does it even mean?
Oh
my goodness, that was.
My guess is that it's
great.
helpful
for attempt.
It's like for people when they're building the like if you're building a stadium, because I think this one's a custom stadium.
Yeah.
So if you're building the stadium, it lets you kind of see the top-down view of everything, but I'm not totally sure. But some of them do have batter's eye cameras though that you can watch from, if I'm remembering correctly. But
the Indianapolis Apex work out of that one.
Yeah,
no runs come to pass. Ground out there forced by Dash Jackson.
Rosenthal
over to the third baseman Johnson. Fly ball to center. Kerry Kelly striking out. I know that Hacob loves to see that.
Yes. Kerry Kelly hate watch stream.
Another strikeout there. Oh, and another strikeout there. We're getting a streak of them going. I think that's the third consecutive one in the game.
He has had
4 consecutive strikeouts in the game.
Quite the career, though, so I can't really hound on him too hard.
It's a friendly rivalry.
Yes.
It's like a respect rivalry, as that one sent to the corner there. Warsmoke continuing his war path as he gets another double there. But unfortunately, 2 outs here. Let's see if they can make that work. And Goldberg line out to the second baseman to leave the runner on in scoring position. Another line out to the second baseman. These teams love copying each other right now. And once again, hit the second baseman, but he's unable to corral that one. They're going to consider that a hit as he had to dive to even stop it from reaching the outfield. Oh, and gunned out trying to take second there. Bonga grounding out to short. I got to say, that might have been a big play there by the second baseman, because if that one would have got by, it could have went to the gap. Center fielder probably could have made a play on it, though, to even leave it as a single.
It is a
There's
speed
another
threat, though.
strikeout here for
Fave is
Jackson.
Steal threat on the bases, so.
McKinley popping out to second. This one's taking a million. He almost made it second base before that one came down. Another strikeout for McFlourish. That's his 5th of the day. Another pop out to the second baseman. Just loving hitting these weak fly balls to second. Infield power galore in this game, as Ingram strikes out as well. And another pop out in the infield. Jeez, this one is outfielders are getting bored out there a little bit, it feels like, as we get another strikeout. Kerry Kelly with his 2nd K of the day. Dash Jackson with his 3rd as the pitcher. And there we go. There's a fly ball to center. Getting those legs moving out there as Warsmoke set down. And another line out to second. Deep fly ball to left, but easily tracked by Bonga. Or, sorry, not Bonga. Looking at the wrong side there. McKinley. McFleur setting down the side. Deep fly ball to left center. The shift does not help them there. Does a lot of damage to them, in fact, as Callahan gets on second. Strikeout, though, for Jackson to help this situation. Deep fly ball to left. This time they don't have the shift on, and he's able to track that one down on the left field line. Ground ball to right. Callahan coming home, and he's safe. RBI single for Yedif. And a pass ball advances the runner. Runner on second, but the ground ball to short will end the inning. Indianapolis strikes first here. 1-0 lead. Low scoring game. Fly ball to left center, and it drops in front of the center fielder. I feel like if he would have taken a better route, he could have gotten that one, but it drops in there. Runner on second now with 1 out. 2 outs now after the strikeout for McFlourish. I was predicting the future. And another strikeout for McFlourish to set down the side. Weak ground ball over to short to lead off for Indianapolis. Rosenthal up here gets one through the center field for the single. Kelly up to bat. Tries to bunt, doesn't get it through, and then grounds to double play.
Yeah.
Kelly's having a rough day at the plate here. 2 strikeouts and then grounds in the double play.
Indy knows that Kerry Kelly should be bunting.
I mean, he has quite the career, and you're asking him to bunt there, and then he grounds in the double play. I mean, not looking good for Kelly there, as the leadoff single for Boucher comes through. McFlourish with his 9th K of the day, though. Looking to go to double digits here in this inning, as he forces the fly ball to center. Fly ball to left here, and that one's going to be caught. That one's going to go down the line. I have no vision, but it looked like the right fielder corralled it, but Warsmoke's still able to get around to second base for the double. Pop out in the infield again. Callahan set down. 1 out, runner on second. Oh my goodness, another ball in the air to second base, but Warsmoke, seeing that one from a mile away, gets back safe, comes around to score. RBI single for Brent Goldberg. They're only going to give him a single there, as the choice to throw to home allowed him to get second. That one's going towards the gap, but weak enough that it's only a single, still enough to get the runner around, and that's 3-0 for Indianapolis now. Oh, and that one's launched, but warning track power almost broke open this game. Single here to lead off for Sydney Johnson. McFlourish with their 10th strikeout of the day. They managed to get it. Walks over the runner. 2 runners on, no outs.
Indy is
Gets another strikeout
winning
though
the
for
prediction
11
right now. They've got
and that fly ball to left loads the bases. McFlourish are still letting them roll here, and that grounder gets through to right field. 2 runs may score, and the runner advances to third on the relay. And they finally take McFlourish out.
Costly.
Throw home, out. Caught him. Good heads-up defensive play there to keep the game, keep the lead by the Indianapolis Apex. They maybe let McFlourish go a little too long there as he loaded up the bases and allowed 2 runs to score. Oh, and the double play turn there after the leadoff single to right. And that's a deep fly ball to right. Once again, a slight shift there, allowing a play to be made. Kelly finally waking up here, getting on second, and managing to get to third on the pass ball. Heads up base running there. Warsmoke trying to get the runner around, but out at first. Takahashi sending one to deep center. And New Orleans needs a run here to keep their hopes alive. Indianapolis bettors are hoping that they do score so we can go to extras, and Indianapolis might be able to get a rebuild this spread lead and cover. As the single to left happens to get 2 runners on, 1 out, first and second. We've been saying that a lot today. And deep fly ball to... Oh, and it's caught at the warning track. Might have been a robbery there. It looked like it had the power. The runner advances from second, though, so we got a runner on third, potentially able to tie the game here. But no unassisted play at first to get that one down the line. Might have been a single had there not been a runner on first. But he's hugging that base there a little close to hold the runner, and Indianapolis survives. They had the 3-0 lead and almost let that one get away from them. And despite that, it was a good performance for the starting pitcher there, as Nola covers the spread. For a second, I thought I didn't close the production. Maybe somebody else did. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Player of the game. Holy cow. 2 for 2, 4 doubles. Or double.
Man, y'all are trying to kill me with all these money redemptions here.
Look at this one.
I might have to redeem all these.
16th inning walkout from Kreis von Christelhauser.
Oh, my goodness. Going to be interesting if we check the pitching stats, how that's going to affect the bullpens here. How many guys actually get the chance to go?
Moose went 8 innings for New York, which was huge.
Moose has been incredible for New York, constantly going deep in these games.
Another lemur, unfortunately, though.
5 and 4 pitchers used. We'll see how this impacts these teams over the next few sims, bullpen-wise. Burning a lot of arms as the Surge lose this one 7-6. Hey, we got a pinch hitter in this one as well for the Surge. You don't see much pinch hitting happen, to be honest. Swishman with the loss. And the Vandals losing this one to Outer Banks. Might be a little bit of an unexpected result there. Voss improving to 4-1, doing some great work out of the pen there, it seems.
Toronto. Win number 11.
Is it a 4-game winning streak now? Oh my god, listen, watch out for Toronto. They're coming. I was talking a lot of smack. And this sim, all they've done is win. And I think you said the sim before this, they had 3 wins too. So they're running hot. I don't know if they made some changes to their strats to affect things, but And let me see if I can get a prediction up for the next set of games. And just to let you know, Hacob, the next day after this is going to be a quick sim day. Next one with games.
Indeed. Then we get to see Toronto.
It's going to be and we get to see Toronto. Will the streak continue? I mean, they'll have to continue winning during the quick sim day. Then maybe they'll have a winning streak on the line in a primetime game. That'll be exciting if that keeps up. Let's see. What do we do for the prediction here? Maybe we just go with another spread.
Close one in Death Valley. Almost.
Sorry, I'm not going to be looking for a minute while I set this prediction up. Does Vegas hate Toronto? I'm going to say that Vegas will hate on Toronto. Pretty haphazard line here, but, you know, we'll go with it.
Oh, weirdy. Did we go over this one?
All right, get those channel points in, gang.
I think we did.
Vancouver at Toronto, 3.5-point spread in the away team's favor. Well, in their favor. I mean, they're the favorites. I guess the spread in their favor is in the favor of Toronto. So they're getting plus 3.5.
All right, Miners time. Delos win.
All right, calm down with that. We might want to 86 that phrase. Oh dang! Cali getting shut out there.
Only 3.5.
Oh, another shutout. Yo, Lone Star, Toronto's hot. They've won 5 or 4 straight games, Lone Star.
Complete game shutout for Animal Kingdom.
I think they have like 7 wins in like their last 10 games played. And they got home field advantage. I don't know.
Man, what is up with the Lemurs as of recently? Another win.
I'm telling you, that locker room chemistry was just off. They needed to dish some people out.
Oh, what a comeback in the 9th inning for State College.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, maybe so. Maybe so. I had to get Boom out of there. She was ruining the.
Listen, I don't have any proof, but I don't have any proof of this, but I hear Boom was talking to the media about how it's her teammates' fault. You know what I mean? So had to go. Lost the faith of the locker room. No, I don't have any proof of that though. You know, that's just rumors.
Another vulture of a complete game.
Oh my god. I feel like every day that we've seen so far has had one of these like 8.2 inning performances.
All right, we'll finish today.
And then off day, quick sim day, and then
Fan at Toronto.
And then Toronto. I'm telling you right now, from my perspective, it'll be a biased booth. I low-key want Toronto to leave the sim with a huge winning streak. That would be so entertaining.
We'll see if they keep it up into this game.
They just got one more game before the prime time. Logic says the odds are that doesn't occur, but
ooh, walk-off in the 12th for the Wheelers.
Nice. 12 hits to a lot of hits, 20 hits combined between the two teams.
Oh, over 9 innings of starting pitching work from their starter.
And he only managed to hit 104 pitches, so he was being really efficient up until that point. Really efficient day. Also, just want to point out the fact that he goes 9 innings when it's not a complete game on the line. I'm telling you, it's a conspiracy. These owners are being stingy. It's this incentive money. Oh, finally, the Lemurs unable to pull off the 9th inning comeback. Finally, these guys lose.
Yeah. It's that Pimling
I mean, what a
guy. He
terrible
gave
team.
up an inning, a run in relief. That was all his fault.
Yeah, terrible team, terrible management. I mean, I don't know who runs that squad, but
Yeah. Maybe Pimling's the one causing the locker room issues. Oh, the Ranas won!
might have to trade him too.
Yeah.
Oh wait, oh, that's against my team. Well, you know,
My